boys and girls, and to anyone that still believes in Santa Claus. Welcome to another episode of Pound's Firearms. I'm your host today, Pound, and today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to look into some ammo, specifically the 5.7x28mm. So I was at my local gun store and I saw a couple new offerings. So I remember a few months ago, FN made an announcement that they were going to team up with Fiocchi to start producing some ammo. And it looks like it's finally hitting the store shelves here. So there's three different offerings that I saw. There is a 35 grain Enviro Shield jacketed fragmentable bullet. There is a 40 grain tipped hollow point. And then there's a 62 grain subsonic. So I was like, heck, let's go and test them out here. So I checked on YouTube. I couldn't find any videos on any velocities. So I do have an average velocity chronograph there. So I figured, what the heck, let's go ahead and do a video and get some velocities going here. So quick view here in case you're not familiar with it. This is what this is an FN SS197. They traditionally come in blue tips. Then we got the super cheap Federal 40 grain, just a copper tip. They're the most unreliable ones. Then I already told you the Fiocchi 35 grain. It's got a diarrhea brown tip, so that's pretty interesting. And the Fiocchi 40 grain has a black tip, no relation to the SS190s that are also a black tip, which do a little special things there. And then we have the subsonic, which is just a copper bullet. Looks a lot like the Federals. Sorry, it's kind of windy out today. I apologize. But yeah, so these are the five we're going to shoot. We're going to shoot 3 shots of each. I'm going to shoot it out of a PS90. Nothing special about this PS90. It is just a 16-inch factory red dot PS90. And we have an FN57 with an EFK barrel. And we're going to shoot a Gemtech SFN57 suppressor through it. So we'll do 3 of each out of the PS90. We'll do 3 out of, if I can get that to stay, 3 out of the 5.7 unsuppressed. And then we'll do 3 of each suppressed. Let's see what we can get. Alright, without further ado, let's head over to the range. Let's see what kind of velocity numbers we can get. Alright guys, welcome back. We're at the range. So we're going to start off with the SS197s out of the PS90. I'm going to see if I can mix the phone video with the GoPro video, so we'll see. Alright. SS197 out of a PS90. Full disclosure, it is, watch says 23, my truck said 22 degrees. Out here we're about 6,700 feet, so take that into consideration when you're looking at this video. Alright, SS197s, here we go. 21, 16, 2094, 21, 21. We'll switch up here, load up some Federal 40 grain. We'll see, traditionally something weird usually happens. The bullet will get smashed into the casing or something weird. I've had bad luck with Federals. All right, here we go. Federals. $2,083, 2,067, 2,054. All right, moving right along here, we'll go to the Fiocchi 35 grain. Sorry, the wind's kind of picking up a little bit. These are the diarrhea brown tips. There we go. 3 of these. Oh, knocking stuff around, sorry. All right, 3 of these, here we go. 2092, 2144, 2056. All right, not much different than the 40 grain. Interesting. Off to the Fiocchi 40 grain. Drop that one. We'll see what the second shot does. I dropped it in the snow. So these are a black tip. No relation to the FN SS190 black tips. All right, Fiocchi 40 grain. Oh no, error. We'll see if we can get it out of the air stage. Usually have to reset it here. There we go. 1059, 2103. Since the other one went into error here, we'll be fair. I'll load one more so we get 3 readings. One more of the Fiocchi 40 grain. 2124. Those, without reviewing, I think went faster than the 35 grain. Last one. These are the Fiocchi 62 grain subsonics. They have the same tip as a Federal. Hopefully it's not a Federal. In Fiocchi boxes, so we'll see. Here we go. Fiocchi 62 grain subsonics out of a 16-inch PS90. Wow, 985, 1082, 1012. Well, definitely a lot slower. Cool. All right, I'm going to pause the camera here, and we're going to switch over to the 5.7 unsuppressed. All right, so we're back. 5.7 unsuppressed. We'll load the tried and true FN 40 grain, the SS 197s. Do 3 of those. Again, it's about 22 degrees out, 6,700 feet elevation. Safety's off. We're going live with the 5.7 unsuppressed. 1778. Oh no, error. 1800. For consistency's sake, we'll do one more to get a full readout of all 3. $17.67. All right, off to the Federals. Oh, don't go anywhere. All right, got 3 loaded. Safety off. Here we go, Federals. Oh, already having issues. Didn't chamber. I don't know where that round went, so we'll grab one more. That one's not chambering either. these Federals, man. See if I can chamber it with it open. There, that went. Safety's on. Alright. Try this again. Federals. 1720. Error. 1729. We'll do one more for consistency's sake. 1723. All right. Off to the Fiocchi 33 grain or 35 grain, excuse me. Diarrhea tip. All right, that's reloaded. All right, here we go. Fiocchi 35 grain. Whoa, flinching. Safety. 1844. 1822. 1805. Boy, they weren't anything different in the PS90. They're a little bit different out of the 5.7. All right, off to the Fiocchi, however you pronounce it. I'll have to Google it, I guess. 40 grain, high performance. These are black tip, but they're not the same black tip as the FN version of it. Here we go. Didn't chamber. Just lock it back again. Try this one more time. That one chambered, all right. Here we go, Fiocchi, 40 grain. Air, darn it. 1770. 1786, will be fair. $17.74. All right. Out to the Fiocchi 62 grain subsonic. All right. Subsonics, here we go. Safety's on. 957. 972. Oh, air on the last one. Hot dog it. That's what happens when you don't get high-end equipment. But this is amateur equipment, so it's going to have to do. Last try. Air again, come on. Give it one more try. 924. Perfect. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, swap over to the suppressor. All right. Got the SS197s loaded up. Gemtech SFN57 suppressor. FN57. Here we go. Let's see what the first rounds do here. 1827. 1839, I think. 1841. Outstanding. These lovely Federals. I can't wait to shoot them all. Notice I haven't had any jams yet with the SS197, so I don't know if that's something to keep in mind or not. All right, we are in the Federal 40 grain. Here we go. 1755, 1805, 1784, no Phillies that time. Fiocchi 35 grain diarrhea tip. One in the dirt. All right, 35 grain. Here we go. It's getting harder and harder to read this here. 1862, 1835, 1802, 1803. Getting closer to the moment of truth here. Here's the Fiocchi 40 grains. All right, here we go. 1767, 1831, 1845. All right. The one I was most excited about, subsonics. Admittedly, I have not shot subsonics out of PS90 yet. So to this one, I'm going to take off my ears. Maybe I'm not yelling anymore. All right, let's see. Loaded, safety's off. On air. Uh-oh. Dead trigger. Still have 2 in the chamber, or 2 in the magazine. Looks like failure to eject. All right. Huh? Well, no, I don't need to add more. All right, failure to eject. Let's lock the slide back again. Oh, I do need one more because I had an air. All right, here we go. Oh, safety, fletcher. Air again. Uh-oh, that trigger. Still in the magazine. Failure to eject. All right, here we go. 980, so about the same speed as unsuppressed. Uh-oh. Failure to eject again. Oh no. Well, they are super quiet. But that's 3 failures to eject. So I'm gonna go for a bigger sample piece here. I'm gonna load up 5. See if we get 5 going here. All right, here we go. 994, dead trigger. Failure to eject again. That's what, 4 in a row? 983, uh-oh. This one's stovepiped. Magazine barely came out. Let's see where we're at here. Oh, that one ejected, tried to load. Didn't finish the cycle. So we've had 4 or 5 failure to ejects. This one tried to eject but didn't load. All right, safety's off. 982. Dead trigger again. Failure to eject. Woo! Turning a 5.7 into a single shot kind of sucks. 999. Oh my gosh, come on. Failure to eject. 970. Let's just guess. Sure enough. Failure to eject. Well. Alright, well. Quiet as snot. Does not eject with the suppressor. That's a little sad. Alright. Welcome back, guys. I kind of paused it that abruptly. I'm a little lost for words. But we're gonna try something out. Another suppressor is a Gemtech. We're gonna try an OSS Rad 22 with these subsonic loads here. So let's see if we can get 5 out of this sucker here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll try a different suppressor and see if it's the suppressor's issue. If not, then heck. So while I'm loading this up here, the EFK barrel that I have on here, I want to say at one point, I don't know if it's available anymore, but at one point some people were offering like different springs, like a pound lighter spring. If I remember right, when I got this EFK barrel, it does not have the different spring. So I don't know if that makes a difference or not, but we'll find out. All right, OSS 22 suppressor. Let's see what we got here. $1,012. Dead trigger still. Failure to eject. 982. Well, yep, dead trigger. Oh, single shot 5.7 makes it fun. Oh, helps if I chamber it. 1,003. Yep. 1,003. 1,003. There we go. Well, folks, try 2 different suppressors, same results. Failure to eject. We did get one to eject, but not chamber. Interesting. All right, well, we're gonna go back to the table, see if I can put some of these figures together for us, and yeah, we'll go from there. See you guys back at the table. Welcome back, guys. Needless to say, that was interesting. I think I shot 15 rounds or so at the subsonics, and every single one of them failed one way or another. I think 14 of them failed to eject. One of them ejected and failed to feed the next round. That was pretty interesting. So I do have some numbers. I'll go ahead and I don't want to bore you with rambling off all these numbers here, so I'll just give you the some averages here, and then I'll post the rest of them in the video here. So look at the links below here. But we'll start at the top with a PS90. So the SS 197 out of the PS90 averaged at 2110. The Federals averaged at 2068. The Fiocchi 35 grain averaged at 2097. The Fiocchi 40 grain averaged at 2095. And the Subsonics averaged at 1026. Then we move over to the FN57 unsuppressed. Stay there. Unsuppressed average for the, starting at the top, the SS 197s averaged 1782. Federal averaged 1724. The Fiocchi 35 grain averaged 1824. The Fiocchi 40 grain averaged 1777. The Fiocchi 62 grain averaged 951. That's the subsonics. Moved over to the suppressors, same order. SS 197 averaged 1836, so got a little faster suppressing it. Federals 1881, that one got a little faster as well. Fiocchi 35 grain 1833, so about the same. Fiocchi the Fiocchi 40 grain 1814, so that got a little faster as well. And then the very disappointing 62 grain subsonic averaged 986. So yeah, so that was interesting. I hope you guys enjoyed the video here. Yeah, give me any comments, any any recommendations, anything you'd like to see again, maybe shooting it with a different different setup or whatnot here. But yeah, thanks for watching. Once again, this is your host Pound's Firearms, signing off.